I'll show you how our tool can be used for data consistency purposes. And I suppose I'm a buyer and I want to compare my prices of 2016 to my prices of 2017 to see what kind of reductions I gained from my negotiations. And of course I can do this. I can select my data set, say my base prices. Maybe it might be useful to see my reduction as well. Reduction. Right. So if I fly over here, I can see that almost all of the data points lie on one line. And this is the line where the base price in 2016 is equal to the base price in 2017. Right. And of course, points set to the right of the line, the base price in 2017 is lower than in 2016, which is good, because that means we've done a good job in negotiating. And luckily, almost all points are at the right side of this line, so the prices have been negotiated down. But there's also quite some points on the left of this line where the base price in 2017 is higher than the base price in 2016. And we need to find out why. This might just be a data inconsistency, or this might have some other cause. One good starting point might be to show the different brands. Maybe these are all points that come from one brand. So if I move my console here, I can, for example, color these points by brand. And if I do this, then I see that actually almost all these points are of this white brand. And if I go to my select menu and I show brand, I can see, right, these are all Audi points. The white points are the Audi ones. And this green one, VW, right? So we've got some Audi and some VW parts that have a higher base price. All right. This is strange, but of course it could be that these parts have a very low turnover or are not at all important in the entire negotiation process. So what we could do is, if we show the turnover with the size, I probably want to bring the big size down a bit and min size up a bit. We can see that these points actually have a very low turnover. And we can actually see how low the turnover is if we just select it over here. That's not if we select it over here. If we select it over here. And the turnover is 0. Right? So these are points that have 0 turnover, so maybe also 0 requested volume? Yes. So I think we can conclude that these points are just data inconsistencies. And if we filter on requested volume and say, well, I only want to show points that are higher than 0, we should filter these data points out. That is good. But there are still some. For example, this one, 2629, 2526. And these are the actual ones we might want to investigate further. So if I make a selection with these data points and I save it, I can now export it to my desktop and bring these data points into Excel for further analysis.